So, let's see how it's going. One of my favourite things is sort of mentioning Zanzibar Land. Have either of you played or seen Metal Gear 2?
Seen it.
The bizarre NSX one.
No.
It's basically it's Solid 1 is a point-for-point retread of Metal Gear 2. To the point that you have to find the only female soldier in the all-male installation by sneaking into the toilets.
Oh, yeah. Whoop.
And there's a point in that where Snake
sluggish.
comments, "Why is there an elevator in a woman's restroom?" And Dr. Modnar goes, "No, I guess that doesn't make sense, does it?"
Can you see my point, by the way?
And
Slightly.
nobody addresses
I
it again.
can, but I just got to get the timing right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the look being this sluggish.
Yeah.
Because it is, you press and it's just...
Maybe use the... you're using the arrow keys?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was using the control stick.
That's not designed for that.
Harry, I'll try to charm the Trolls Club so it bashes
Shut
them.
up, Ron!
Use your knockback.
Shut up, Ron! Okay.
Go cook some potions in yourself.
We already did that
I know.
joke. Come on. Oh, I get it. You have to hit the thing, but you have to take into account the fact that your bullets move really, really slowly. That is garbage, game designers.
Yeah. Now you've played it before. I've.
There we go.
Done. All right. Tart.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
2 tries to learn, and then perfect. How many points for killing a troll?
Did you see that?
25.
That deserves to crack open a
Cold
generic brand cola drink.
A cold one.
Unfortunately, it's lukewarm.
And there's still
The grimmest of fates.
a fate worse than Stoke.
We've come up with a lot of localized jokes in these videos. That might be one of the best and most localized.
Yep.
Mr. Potter.
Oh.
Quidditch for everyone. Oh, they're redoubtable.
This comes on short notice. We're all waiting for you at the.
This is short notice.
Oh,
So
and I
you
was going to
just
say.
go up to someone and says like, "We need you for the Olympic sprint today."
Now?
Yeah, right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Right here,
It
right
doesn't
now?
matter that you're not on the team. You got to go do it.
It's going to be an exciting game.
I was going to say speak to Graden Forge as well.
No,
Cause
you don't have enough beans yet.
don't I?
No, you need 100.
You mean
Oh.
Fluffy.
Do you get it? Because it's not the sort of name you would expect for a monster. Therein lies the humour.
Oh, here we go. We're getting lore.
You forget that dog and what he's guarding. That's between Professor Dumbledore and Nicholas Flamel.
Flammel.
Never you mind, I'm off.
Well, that's how I read it when I first read it. And then the film came out and it's like,
Flamel!
It's not Flamel, it's Leviosa.
Okay, when it shows a picture of his model again, I honestly thought that Ron had a big R on his chest.
He does.
Like most characters in this game are now
Yeah.
letter-coded.
Well, no, it's because Gredford, well, all of the Weasleys, their mum makes them jumpers with their initial
Okay.
So, yeah, and it helps with Fred and George because that way they can
yeah.
tell them apart.
That bit I understood.
But yeah, but Ron gets one and then Harry gets one with a big H on it.
Then goes to Japan and everyone thinks he's lewd.
Of course, no one can tell the difference between Ginny and George because they got the same initial.
And the same character model. They don't know.
I have a bit of a bizarre question. Say you were the parent of twins. Wouldn't you be really worried that you mixed them up at some point?
Yes.
Because fair enough, the twins that I have worked with and lived with and so on, you come to learn that, oh, this one's got a freckle on the face and that one doesn't. But surely with babies are babies. And
Oh, you
they're
mean
all
that
just-
you just named them and then at one point you got them the wrong way round? And
Yes, and for the rest of their
Yeah.
lives, George is called Fred.
It really doesn't matter though. Like in those cases, if it's identical twins, genetically they are already essentially the same person, and for as long as they're getting the same experiences, their only distinguishing feature is that one is occasionally on the left. It's
like Ant and Dec.
I was just going to say Ant and Dec. Oh, bloody Quidditch.
pretty bloody.
Also, this is a different skybox.
Hey!
Effort has gone into this.
Where did the budget go? Right there.
So now that you've got this
Good.
Well, I was going to say, now you've got this super armor and a faster, go faster stripes. Are you really feeling it in Quidditch? Or are you...
I'm really...
Still garbage.
It's still garbage. I'm really screwing it up, that is.
Let's go outside the stands. That sounds legal.
You're outside the field of play. Surely there's...
Oh, God. I'm just all over the place.
Now I'm just... What would be the wizarding version of the offside rule? That sounds like double plus garbage.
You can't
Where is
catch the ball down. You can't catch the ball if you with a wand. You can't catch the ball with hippogriff.
Presumably there's all sorts of things just to... Wait a second, no. It seems to me like you could have taken as much time as you wanted to get to this point. Because nobody was scoring. Nobody was doing anything. It was just a case of... You're the protagonist. Fly around and do the thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Because that's really how the game of Quidditch works. It's just so that one person on the team has the entire job of winning. And everyone else is just there, on the field, getting a participation trophy.
And the crowd is just motionless.
The Ayn Rand of sports.
By the way, there was an extra thing in the corner that had like a broom thing and a 4. I think I got boosts.
No, that's your armor.
Yeah, that
is it?
It looked like the big gauntlets.
It's
Oh, okay.
Norbert isn't doing too well. He's very sick. We need to make
This
him some
sounds
special
like a
dragon tonic to
plot.
pep him up again.
This sounds like a sidetrack.
There aren't any in the
Hagrid is gonna take you out of school.
gun alley to get
Oh, okay. We actually get to go to Diagonally.
Are you ready for mini games?
Yeah!
Oh, is this where it comes in?
Hey,
Simon has been talking up the mini games for quite some time.
there's
Is this where they come in?
there are some. There is
Are Fred and George here even though it's out of school?
no.
Oh.
The worst. Well, I say the worst. The mini game that you're either going to completely ace it, or you're going to be like, this is garbage and it's impossible, and that's near the end of the game.
Okay.
But we can't buy anything
3
without
peacock feathers, 1 eagle owl feather,
to
and
get
3
some
purple
nuts, sickles and
toad
galleons. Grip hook will see you right. I'm off to the leaky
Grip hooks?
Look at what did you... I have to go get some dragon tonic. I'm going to go get drunk.
And leave a student I kidnapped and took out of school.
You go to the bank, get your own money out, and buy the stuff.
Is there...
Oh, invisible wall.
Presumably that's the way back home when you're done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there
On holiday.
a canon reason why it's Harry Potter? Like, why couldn't Hagrid have just gone and done this?
Because it's a video game and you need things to do. They wanted an excuse to send you to Diagonally.
Okay.
Don't bother going in yet. You need money.
Okay. I'll do the money thing first, should I? I was basically looking at everywhere,
Yeah.
and like half of them are closed, so they can make it look bigger, but
Yeah.
not actually do things. Hi.
Harry Potter, yet for 3 seconds.
How do you know? How do you know what I'm here seeking?
You just look poor.
So
also.
I think
So.
maybe in an earlier thing of the game,
Yeah.
you were supposed to go to Diagonally first.
Okay.
In the Game Boy Color one, you do.
And then they were like, well, he won't have a wand, you won't be able to do spells, what's the point?
Yeah.
So, let's just shift it later on in the game.
From what I know, isn't plot-wise Diagon Alley is the first place you go because that's when you go shopping?
Yeah. Well, no, the first place you go is the zoo.
Well, yeah, if you want to go...
up, Potter!
If you want to go right back...
And you go to the zoo and you talk to a snake, and then there was this rumor that that snake was totally Nagini the whole time. No.
Didn't Rowling try to run that back? Yes! Yes, it was!
Rowling says a lot of things. You don't want to know what she says Hufflepuffs get up to. You don't want to know.
You see, I would have thought that that's like the Rama problem, which is, I don't think about that, and neither should you.
No, she thought about it, and then she established it as canon. It is...
The first vault is on your left as you go through these double doors.
Well, from...
There's a reason why, like, the so a lot of the current fans are fans that, like, proper grew up with the series, like, fans that were born after the books came out.
Yes.
And they have grown up thinking these books are the best, these books are perfect.
Yes.
And now that she's, like, giving out even more lore about the rest of the world, and because most of these fans are in America...
Yeah.
They are finally seeing, do you want some nuts?
We're children.
And they're finally seeing, that say she doesn't know a lot about American history and whatnot, and the things you're establishing doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And, well, that was the case for the things she establishes about British history. It's just now those fans are noticing because it's about something where they are.
Yeah.
But they think that she's suddenly a lot worse at world building.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're starting to notice a bit more about, she's not very good at it.
What is this sinister load screen?
Okay.
It looks like we're about to put lotion on its skin.
Oh no, I remember this.
Yeah! I got a perfect score on this once. It was the best ever.
Mr. Potter, I'll explain how to steer the mine cart.
Is it?
Mine cart, left and
No,
right.
it's
This
not.
is like Jet Set Radio Future. This is collect the spray cans. Like on like the twistiest of things.
There are many obstacles in these mines. Steer clear of
I remember liking a lot of stuff that Jet Set Radio Future did, and then not liking a lot of the rest of it. I didn't like the graffiti was just push a button now.
I liked that. Because like you skate past something and you just go...
Yeah. But at the same time, I liked a lot of, like, just go on a friggin' roller coaster levels. The whole point is about grinding on rails. So here is...
we're all dead! Oh, we're all gonna get motion sickness. Okay. No,
do a flip! Yeah! Sonic 2!
Oh, nearly. I forget what gems do.
No, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Echo the Dolphin, that weird 3D one. Where it's like, no, seriously, we'll tell you which way is up. Not really, though. And then you have to go through these weird twisty tunnels all alike. And you don't know what you're doing anymore. But it was narrated by Tom Baker, so that's fine by me. This seems so legal and safe.
It's the wizarding world, where you do stupid things for no reason. Video games.
Well, speaking of video games, the fact that they're just throwing up stalactites and stalagmites, but not rendering the back wall, A, creates the impression of size, B, means they don't have to render anything.
Yay!
That's good game design.
Okay, if you get every... Oh, no.
No, that isn't happening.
Yeah, if you get every coin in those sequences, you get you get some jewels which do something.
But like I can't even.
No, you have to like rock backwards, and then that gives you the momentum to go around in a circle.
It's like a swing.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And you failed.
Dear me, you'll have to try again.
Really? Oh!
Yep, you need to fill up all.
Wow!
3. And I think if you get all the gems, you get a bonus. And if you think this one's hard, this is the easiest one.
Well, I'm going to step out of the room for a few seconds and let you guys deal with that. Shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle. Keep it going. I've got to listen back to this. Make it good.
Swing.
Quality content, spinning in circles. Going over the top like a boss.
Like a boss.
You missed the jewels, nerd.
I got lots of them. Yeah. Yeah. I got several of them.
Oh. Harry Potter needed his head.
No, he doesn't.
But how else will he know where his scar is? Oh, this level. Oh, this game.
Yeah, got 35 gems. Oh,
That is truly outrageous.
truly, truly outrageous. Oh, I missed a lot of them.
I believe there's a button to lock where you are,
Oh, there is, isn't there?
which is not as helpful as you'd hope when you're trying to do a spiral.
Alright, I'm back. Did we win it yet?
We might get it on the next one.
Incidentally, trivia time. That is the first time that something has gone up on this channel that I wasn't there for.
Wow.
How weird is that?
Ooh.
I hope you're on it.
Wasn't it exciting?
It was outrageous.
It was.
Truly outrageous.
Alright, so...
Alright, so I go that way, hit square, whatever the A button is, X.
X.
And then do that way. Oh! Lock.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh!
Oh yeah!
Got all of them. Lock in place. I'm going to start going that way around to get all of these things,
Lovely.
which I got.
And a gemstone. Oh!
I missed most of the gems.
Oh well.
It looks like the gem is like a
I
score
think
multiplier bonus.
I
or something.
think no. I think the gems get you a Harry Potter card.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like
Oh.
an actual Harry Potter card.
No.
Okay.
Frog. Chocolate frog.
Yeah.
Quiet. Stop that. What are you doing?
I'm not
It's loud.
I'm not doing anything.
Rustle.
Actually, I can't open that. I was
Russellmania.
getting snacks, okay, but I can't open them.
Please, snacks.
But I can't. Would you like some snacks?
Yes.
Okay. Try and open those quietly. Too late. The microphone's already picking it up.
No, I'll just do it loud and suddenly.
It's red lining.
Okay.
The video's ruined.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! I got all of the gems.
Well done,
Really
sir.
safe today.
Unfortunately, gems don't win prizes.
So do you have to keep going with this now? Because that looks like a... That's 3 full chambers.
Yep.
That looks like you've won.
Oh
No.
yeah, I think.
You've won this one now.
Oh, excellent.
Well, is this one each?
Yes?
Oh,
Oh, no,
cool.
like one of these packets each.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Would you like one?
Yes, please.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter.
Get
now
on the-
leave and never come back.
Would you like another go? No.
So,
Thank you
story.
for the snack.
It was my birthday recently, and most of what I got was this giant picnic hamper full of just junk food. That Mum's like, okay, I know that Stonehenge is taken off now. Share these with your friends. Don't eat all of this snack food on your own. So most of the time when you hear rustling going on in the background, it's me just dishing out snack food.
Whee.
See you have a Knut coin. If you wish to try for the sickle coin,
Oh.
the correct form again.
Ah, bureaucracy.
Now- now we
wait, no. Do we have to do this? in order to unlock the minigame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this game fractally padded?
Yes!
Amazing!
And you have to drift round corners.
And get ever more... Right. What kind of bureaucracy is it where you have to collect the forms within a time limit and they're just scattered on the floor?
A wizarding bureaucracy.
Or is this goblins? Goblins aren't wizards. Although goblins hate wizards. So that kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
they're probably taking the Michael.
You can take the mech.
Yes. You could take other things, but like it's a family channel.
You look like you... This is not against you personally. Harry looks like he's moving like a drunk trying to pick up a penny.
Yep.
Yep.
Like...
Well, thanks to you saying...
Hmm?
Well, no, it doesn't make sense.
No?
Well, no, because I was going to say, thanks to you saying Michael, now I've got in my head the phrase Mickey Tank Bank going around in my head.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, because, like, Mickey is short for Michael.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's that guy Mickey who decided he was going to buy a tank and rob a bank. And he'd be Mickey Tank Bank.
Okay.
That's his name.
Swing the mine cart from left to right
Mickey,
using the
yourself,
directional buttons and use the cross button to lock the mine cart.
Incidentally,
She's not in the title picture at the moment, though.
channel, we've been looking at doing Lollipop Chainsaw, but it's mostly the music that's putting us off doing it. Because we don't want to get sued. She's dope. It makes the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to get sued?
Depending on the music, I may just replace it with a Sonic 2 Gauntlet. Because I really like that music.
You're going really slowly.
Yeah, is this you or is this the game doing this?
Oh. It's so difficult to control. It's ridiculous.
Why so difficult? Who's that?
I know of Why So Serious.
No, it was why so difficult.
That one I don't know. Viewers, can you feel the concentration?
Farscape. Someone's these like robbers have a plan to steal a bunch of stuff, and one of the guys they're trying to rob is like, "Are you sure you wouldn't rather do this?" And gives them this whole scenario, and they're dumb and they get confused and they're like, "Ah, why so difficult?" Because they're really stupid. Dumb spaceman.
I remember Farscape started off being kinda okay,
Yeah.
and then it went completely insane, and it was so much better for it.
Yeah, it started off basically fine, but because it kept needing to establish stuff, it got like a little repetitive of, you know, hey look, let's have the human go like, what's this alien stuff?
Yeah.
Pop culture reference. And then the series continued, and eventually it was, okay, so there's this human, he's like, yep, this is all alien stuff, pop culture reference!
And then he was a cartoon,
He was a cartoon one time. That was all in his head, though.
and then he was talking to a dumpster.
No, he... Okay, well, no, to explain that would be like huge spoilers for the series, but he was talking to someone in his head who he throws into a dumpster when he doesn't want to talk to them.
I just remember, and again I'm probably doing it wrong, just the top of the lid flapping open like rah 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 rah.
Oh yeah, they're sat on... Basically, inside his head, he's watching like a drive-in movie.
because he's sat on like
And he's on the trunk of the car, and the other guy's there, and he's like, do I have to watch this as well? This is really dumb. And he's like, well, I could throw you back in the dumpster. And he's cut to the dumpster, and it's like flap, flap, flap. And he's like, oh, I hate that dumpster. That would be great.
It's also one of those things where meeting the cast at conventions, they just are their characters.
Oh yeah, no, they did a great job.
Like, you might think that Gigi Edgley was just pretending to be just hyper and insane. Nope, that's just her.
Yeah.
And Virginia Hay is spacey and new agey.
You know,
So hang on a second.
apparently,
I wasn't paying attention to the first time you did this. Have you now gone onto a different track because you got those gems?
Yeah,
this is the silver ones now.
No, like the...
I think you have a choice of which way to go.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter, it's the same each way.
Okay. Telltaling before Telltale was Telltale.
Yeah.
The goblins are mad at you.
Haggard one. Well, he won't. He'll be too drunk for all that bottle of beer. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's. I remember there was this whole thing where Ben Browder was having a chat with. What's her name? Claudia Black.
Yes.
And they were just talking about how their respective partners are really annoyed about how great their chemistry is. No, tell you what, Dargo's, actually it was on a commentary and the Dargo's actor was like, yeah, everyone else is kind of like this, but I'm, here I am, and he's just talking about how he's just this slightly camp Australian guy, and he's playing this gigantic space warrior.
For some reason I had in my head that he was a bouncer.
Oh, the actual guy.
Yeah, the actual guy, not...
He may well have been, but that's what he said about himself. We're upside down.
Are we gonna
This
have
controls. We're gonna do this again.
Are we gonna have to pass the controller over?
This is controlling like garbage.
Mr. Perfect score over here.
I'm getting there. It's just controls. It's like I was close at that time.
Do
Why?
it again.
Why can't we just keep the stuff that we had?
Well, because goblins are greedy and don't like to give away what they've got.
I thought that was dragons.
Them too.
Or
Why
to
if
a
it had a
lesser extent-
goblin dragon?
To a lesser extent, Kenda.
Kenda don't have a concept of ownership. They can't complain if someone takes their stuff.
It's not theft. You didn't wake up when I took it. As a side thing that we've got going on, we do D&D, and
It's dynamite.
I'm pretty sure that the GM won't have any Kender anywhere near his games.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't stand for it as a player.
Well, fair play. They kind of jerks about things. Oh no, this is the same route that you took before from the look of it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm thinking of Farscape. Why did you stop Farscape?
They ran out of money and stuff. They did the Peacekeeper Wars though, and they carried on in comic books.
The bit that I actually fell out of love with the show for a short while was when he's just legit makes it back to Earth but then leaves again.
Yeah, he had a good reason.
And are we thinking of the same bit? I'm thinking of the bit he goes to his house and he's like, no, if this gate squeaks, then I'll know it's home, but it doesn't. So he leaves.
No.
It's like smash cut to his dad going, I finally oiled that gate.
That I don't think that ever happened.
Cut to me going, no.
I honestly don't think that ever happened.
That sounds like a gag show, something a gag show would do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on!
I honestly have no memory of that. So unless it's that one episode where they're actually in a simulation, and his occasionally he'll be like, well, what's going on here? Everything's a bit weird,
Yeah.
but there's always a little explanation.
And
then it gets to the end, and he finally thinks of a place he's never been.
Yeah,
He opens the door and it's just nothing.
Yeah, I remember that, because he tries to go into the girls' toilets.
Yeah.
Because he's never been, and it's just this swirling orange void.
Yeah.
I remember that episode. I'm sure I remember the bit with the fence.
Oh, so close.
So close and yet so far.
See, yeah, I don't remember. There's the one where they went back in time, and he had a chat with He had a chat with his mom. via a medium, I think. That was the one. There's one where he goes out and then they leave Earth because... Well, Scorpius is like, hey, I'm still chasing you.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, we've got to go, because otherwise, bad things are going to happen to Earth. Why I have to leave? But then he's finally got closure on the whole going back to Earth thing. He knows that his friends and family know he's okay, and he knows they're okay, and he can deal with that. So it was like a good thing. It's like, okay, the show can now move on from I want to go back to Earth.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the show Randall and Hopkirk Deceased? It is one of those like 70s crime fighting shows about a detective and his partner detective who died. And
is this like not Turner and Hooch? Puchinsky.
I don't know.
That's a pilot that never got made into an actual show.
Wait.
And it's about a detective called Puchinsky who gets shot on his final case before his retirement. And then he gets reincarnated into a pug. and he can talk. He's like a talking dog. He's the sidekick of the detective who took his job.
No, I'm not aware of that.
It was just a pilot and nothing else.
Why isn't Puchinsky on the screen? But no, Randall and Hopkirk Deceased. Hopkirk is a ghost, follows his mate around, and only his friend can see him. Except for one episode where they're separated. And the ghost has to tell somebody that his living friend is in a dungeon somewhere. So he finds, conveniently, a seance going on upstairs. And he stands over these people going, I hate dialing into these things. Okay. Hate. E. No, E. L.
Hey, we got 3!
So, I found out something really interesting. So, if you hold down X, it locks the cart in place.
Yes.
If you are exactly in the middle, it picks up things on both sides.
Only
noticed that.
If they're on the bottom. If they're up on the side, then you have to swing around upside down and stop up there.
Yeah. I've not had that yet. That might be a thing on the gold
It
one.
legit looked like you were just running down the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Some of them you do have to do that.
Wait.
Some of them doing that will miss both of them.
Wait up, we've now got silver and bronze. Do we now have to go for the gold medal?
Yeah.
Yes!
Is that how they are in universe? Are the 3 denominations gold, silver, bronze?
Yep. And she also just picked arbitrary numbers for the 3 of them, and then she also picked sizes and weights for the 3 of them. And people have worked out that just the wizarding gold to silver to bronze value thing is so completely absurd that if you were to switch between the Muggle and human universes and just like switch silver for gold and then switch the other one and switch it all for the other, you could just generate money. Or at least until the economy would be like, okay, we have too much of this thing, it's no longer worth anything.
Well,
And assuming that the goblins don't have like a magically maintained currency standard, such that you can't have too much of the thing.
Well, I mean, this comes back to the thing that the value of something is precisely what you are prepared to pay for it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it makes a lot more sense if you're a wizard.
Well,
Harry.
no, it's...
A wizard did it!
Yep.
I sure hope somebody got fired for that.
Is there a way to get out of this dungeon without using the wizard key? What the hell am I talking about?
I don't know!
That is the actual next line in the scene. It's, Mr. Simpson, on the itchy and scratchy CD-ROM, is there a way to get out of the dungeon without using the wizard key? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't remember that bit.
It's right after the getting fired for that blunder.
I remember...
Wonders or blunders?
Ah,
Implied or implode?
I remember, is this cartoon going out live? No, it's a strain on the animator's wrists.
That's good. I didn't get that joke for ages.